Radio, vid 2 for the day. All seen this before. Hard park. Haven't seen that before. Might have seen the chassis. What's his name? Gibson Life's been mucking around with Profit Designs for a while now. So I decided I wanted to build the equivalent of this but use another maker, and MoFo just had so many parts that matched up with that super class design that I thought, yeah, why not? Let's do it. Pretty much yin and yang. I'll get me axle stands out of the way. If you're buying a FuryTech motor anytime soon, it'll come with some of these. There's little foam inserts that hold the motor in place in its little box. They just so happen to lend themselves as axle stands quite well. Look at that. It's got a little notch in it for the bottom of the thing there. Beautiful. But anyway, so we got two rigs. They look kind of like yin and yang, you know, the MoFo and the hard park. This is going to climb, okay, low center of gravity. It doesn't have any drop on it, you know, it does float mid-range. Most of it's all down. There's not a lot of clearance. It's just going to climb and side hill like a beast. This one, not so much. There's a bit of a higher center of gravity on it. But what you do get is insane breakover. Look at this. What's that not going to climb? What? I know the links at the top look a bit funky. It's I flipped some AX24 MoFo lowers to use them as uppers just to stretch out the rear. Used some deadbolt rears down here, and the funky angle is because I don't know if you can see that there, but it's got that crazy bend as their lower high clearance links at the top. You can see it in there. Look, but it means that line's a bit deceiving. It's actually, you draw straight from the center of one pivot ball straight across to the other. So I don't know if you can see the screw there. It's from there back. So there is a slight angle towards this lower link here. Yeah, it's super deceiving though. The other reason I don't mind them sitting there is eventually at some stage I'll get some double bends, and having these flipped rear lowers means that I've got plenty of space up here to just go crazy with some big double bend links. But we've all seen plenty of this. This is where it's at now. Profit Designs, Aussie, Mike Osborne. There's your X15 boa mount, man. Look at that thing. The boa mount and the chassis come from Profit Designs. This thing's nice, man. It's super plush. Do like the shocks, a lot of movement. I did have to rubber band them up, otherwise it just sat too high. We got some the orange limited edition NSDRC shocks. They're the Tiger Stripe 1.6mm axles. I don't mind that. I'll drill out pivot balls all day. I don't really care. I turn 1.4 pivot balls into 2mm pivot balls if I have to. Still got to get drive shafts on it and whatnot, but the order I put in for MoFo today has wider hubs. It's not quite as wide as this hard park, and I kind of really want them to match up. So with the +6s and the hexes, it should push it right out and give it the matching width. A couple other things that chassis will come with: SCX24 boa mount, cool. Then I picked up some of these groovy things just for, what does that look like? Does it look familiar? A big gear and a little gear? Let's do something with that. In the back of the hard part, I've got a little bit gimmicky. I don't know if you can see it shaking around in there, but that's the hard part keyring, carbon fiber hard part keyring hanging from the roof. There's just so much space in there. I thought, why not, man? Chuck a little bit of bling in there. I'm trying to get it so you got. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hard part keyring hanging around in there. That's the Ladybug. Represent hard park. And we've got Clockwork Orange representing MoFo. And look what I picked up. It's brass. It's a stopwatch. And it's got a big cog and a little cog. And that is going to hang up here. So two rigs. Yin and yang. Happy days, man. Mike, get yourself a boa mount, bud. Until next time.